So it has come to my attention that I might have a pretty terrible draft. This week we're facing Proud Palafins. They have the Reshiram that I traded away a couple of weeks ago. I have a problem this week, and it's called Primarina. I don't know if you just looked at my team, but I don't actually have any better answers for it on my draft anyways. I do have coverage. I've got like Poison Jab and Thunderbolt on Porygon, but like, um, I'm afraid of Primarina. I'm afraid of the Espathra too with Lumina Crash. That thing is going to be a problem. I'm running Light Screen Electrode. I wasn't able to put Light Clay on it because I want the Mental Herb instead, so I don't get like taunted early on. Because I would like the Light Screen. I think it makes a big difference. At least for 5 turns, right? Reshiram, Espathra, Tauros, Fairy. Primarina Grass. Tornadus Fire, Kingambit Ghost. Interesting. I don't like seeing Kingambit Ghost, but Terra... So I have Aura Sphere on my Giratina, and I'm Terra fighting Terra Blast on Porygon, so... with Giratina being Terra Dark, especially, it's not a huge problem as long as I have my Terra available. I see Tornadus Fire, which might mean Heat Wave. I mean, again, this is pretty much what I expected to see. I know there's going to be some Espathra shit. I'm going to go ahead and lead this. And I like the Giratina lead, I think. And we can take one Moonblast from Primarina on the Armstrong. And Giratina, theoretically. Maybe I don't want to lead something so weak to Primarina, though. I do have Soundproof, though, right? So... No, I'm static. I guess Amoonguss? Or Porygon, like... Let's go with the Moongus. I don't really know how this is gonna go. Like, we're gonna have to see what happens. I'm really afraid. I don't know if my draft is terrible or if it's just terrible in this matchup. But the original draft I traded away had, like, a Sand Setter and Lycanroc, which would have been really good in this matchup. But No Great Tusk is kind of a relief, to be honest. Where is the music? Oh, it's just wild music. That's terrible. He's actually Frisk. Okay. So I am seeing a Lumina Crash in my future, so I'm gonna go ahead and Light Screen and Protect, maybe? I could Terra Dark to avoid the Lumina Crash. Do I want to do that yet? I don't know if I want to do that yet. Primarina could be a problem in the future. Like, Terra Dark looks good in theory. I think we should just do it, honestly, in Shadow Ball. We should just try to get some damage into one of these. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to let my cat out. Oh, I made a good play. I made a great play, okay. So I am wishing I had Light Clay, but... Getting taunted by Tornadus would just basically make that strategy useless, so I don't see a reason to do that. Here... I like the Electro Web, because you might be tempted to switch. I'm going to target this thing, though, because it's better into Conkeldurr and Amoonguss in the back. Now that I've Terastallized. I think there's no world in which you don't bring Primarina. Like, when you look at my draft, I don't think there's any world that you don't bring Primarina to any of these games. I hope that's Primarina right there. I think so. That's amazing. Okay. I missed. That's fine. We can Electro Ball. Oh, that did a lot. But he also missed. Okay. I mean, I'm okay to just go for this again and, like, protect here on the Moonblast, or Dazzling. I'm also considering Amoonguss. Like, we could preserve the light screen, theoretically. Actually, I don't see a reason to do that. I am just going to, maybe, actually, I think if I double up on it, it might die. Electro Ball should do a decent chunk. Even if you Terra Grass. Okay. Yeah, that was a dumb play, I'm gonna be honest. I should have expected that. There's no Assault Vest on it. But I do have a free target into that slot if I want it this turn. Let's see who dies here. I actually live. And it's Life Orb, so he's getting chipped. Which I like to see. I'm gonna Electro Ball. Sorry, Electro Web. Like, he doesn't have any immunity, so... I'm just gonna Electro Ball this slot and Shadow Ball the other one. Because it forces you to Terra at the very least. And with Light Screen, I should take this attack pretty well. Nice, and he's gonna switch out. Even into a Spathra, Electro Ball is gonna do... Oh. I'm happy to see that there. But yeah, that's why, by the way, that's why I didn't want to use Shadow Ball into that slot specifically. And with Terra Dark, we have a pretty free Aura Sphere into that slot. It looks like Assault Vest, by the way. I think that might be where the Assault Vest is. And now I have a very, very free Conkeldurr. He's Terra Ghost. Which... I don't want to Drain Punch into a Terra Ghost. So I'm kind of tempted to knock off Aura Sphere. I have to be careful of the Reshiram. I can't leave it alone against a Moongus, right? Wow, he's not Assault Vest. Okay. I'm a little surprised by that. Maybe I'm being reckless in doubling up into these targets, but... I get burned. Okay. But honestly, I'd rather not kill the Reshiram right now because free switch to Primarina would be pretty terrible. Light Screen does wear off. I'm going to go to Amoonguss here and Shadow Ball this slot. I'm gonna be honest. I just thought about it a second time. I don't think this is a good play because I'm just hoping it goes for Terra Ghost. Basically, Terra Ghost or Switch, because that's your only option with King Gambit slot. Reshiram is also about to be in Shadow Sneak range. Okay, nice. One hit KO is really nice. Unfortunately goes for the blue flare and I just die. I'm hoping that you don't have Dazzling Gleam and you have Moonblast instead, because I can Poison Jab, and maybe Reshiram is fine right now. Yeah, Primarina is going to be a problem. I basically have to hope that Shadow Sneak is going to kill this thing. Please, God. I don't really think I can protect, because Conkeldurr is just gonna die. Wow, okay, that was embarrassing. And I should have targeted Primarina, looks like. Giratina, where you at? He missed though, right? Nope, he hit me. And that's gonna be game. Actually, he dies to Life Orb, which is kind of funny, but he has Sucker Punch, so... Okay. So, in game 2... I'm just taking a moment to think before I forfeit. I could Terra Water Amoonguss. Terra Water Moongus and Conkeldurr. This is interesting. So maybe I could try Trick Room mode this game. The way that Shadow Sneak did 0 damage is really embarrassing. This is really tough. Do I bring Electrode in the back? It honestly doesn't seem that bad even as like a non-supportive mon, because Electro Ball is pretty strong. Tornadus lead is a little worrying here. I think the main reason I lost last game is because I doubled up into Protect twice. So I just need to prevent that from happening again. So I do have Clear Amulet. And if I'm keeping Conkeldurr safe with Terra Water Rage Powder, I think it's worth it to use my Terra. Because I don't necessarily lose to King Gambit. Let's do it. Do I want to get rid of Reshiram earlier, or whatever that thing is called? I think let's just Drain Punch Reshiram. We need some damage on it first thing. And we know that there's no Safety Goggles, by the way. On Reshiram, at least. It could be Safety Goggles as Spathra. Nice, we take that pretty well. And then I heal up quite a lot, okay. I'm like hoping you're gonna switch out here. You could just Draco, in which case you're sitting on the field at -2, which is fine by me. Also, I think I live Lumina Crash Heatwave. But yeah, he's gonna switch. I get a Spore on that slot. That's amazing. That's the best Pokemon for me to Spore right now. That did so much damage, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I would live that. I wasn't thinking about that correctly. But Primarina is going to sleep, right? Nice. That's ideal. I have Electrode in the back, though, so I think I just need like a little bit of chip damage on it by the time it wakes up. It is King Gambit. So it could Terrastalize Ghost. Might as well try and Spore it. Okay. Because I think that you're about to Terra Ghost or Protect. I'm gonna Poison Jab this. Alright, well now you have 2 sleeping Pokemon. So... Oh, it's Goggles. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna Leaf Storm and Protect here. Because I think you're gonna be targeting my Giratina, trying to get around Rage Powder, but... with the safety goggles, you know, I think you should just target into Giratina. If I can bring it to Game 3, I would consider this a success. Because I really thought it was a terrible matchup. Nice, he stays asleep. And we catch the Kowtow. Cool. And I miss Leaf Storm because... this is a fun game. I'm gonna Rage Powder and... Aura Sphere. I don't even think it dies to Aura Sphere without... Like, it doesn't have an Assault Vest, but I don't think it dies. Because it's Giratina. Maybe I could have thought about it more, but... I don't think this is... gonna end up working. Interesting. So, also, I could have Mach Punched that King Gambit back when he used Iron Head. That would have been a great play, but obviously Terra Ghost is a problem for me. Oh, it just dies. That's amazing. That is the best case scenario. And he stays asleep for 3 turns. But I don't know how I can beat it anymore. I need to Shadow Ball that thing. He's gonna Heat Wave. And Moonblast, maybe? If Amoonguss dies this turn, I can always use Light Screen. Okay. This is fine. Amoonguss might survive a Moonblast. Drop? Oh, fuck yes. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. Okay. It's getting tough. I'm gonna switch to this. And Protect. God, I don't know if he has Protect on the Primarina. I'm gonna Spore the Reshiram and Protect here. That does Also, bait out your protect, but also help me figure out if I can... I don't know. But I need the Reshiram sleeping so I can take care of the Primarina, because that's what I'm faster than. Nice, I baited out protect. And I get to spore the Reshiram. Amazing. Okay, I think... in that case, we might be good. Because Reshiram has enough chip that Electrode should be able to win against it, right? That special defense drop was very, very important in this game. I also switch here in case you get a double protect. I can Electro Web the next turn and make sure I move before Reshiram. And then with Electrode plus Amoonguss, I should be able to win against Reshiram. I think he has to get a double protect here. Terra Water Amoonguss was a great choice here. Primarina just dies, right? Amazing. And I think I win at this point. Alright, we brought it to game 3. We still have to win game 3 though, which is going to be just as hard as this one was. Nice crit for good measure. Ah! That thing is so bulky, what the fuck? How does that... is he like max HP? What the fuck am I doing in game 3? I don't want to just lead the same thing because it worked. Amoonguss was really good in this game though. Maybe Electrode and Conkeldurr? Well, I kind of lose to like Lumina Crash Blue Flare or something. So I don't think that's a great play. I like the Giratina, again. Can try to make better reads this time. Do I want Porygon for any reason? I think Amoonguss is just better. I really wanted to use Oricorio, but, you know. I didn't think Salamence was going to be good because he's got mostly special attackers. Salamence can't touch Primarina. And also, he's got a Defiant. It's gonna be Tornadus this time. Okay, I am gonna Light Screen. I could Light Screen and switch to Amoonguss. And start putting things to sleep. Electrode might also still be faster than Primarina in Tailwind, so I think we Light Screen and switch to this. We don't need Electrode for anything in the back. Electrode deals with these two Pokemon right in front of me, so I think it's okay to stay in, Light Screen, switch in on the Moonblast. Also, max special defense Amoonguss with Light Screen should be able to take the Bleak Wind, right? And he's gonna Terra Grass, probably. There's a Tailwind, but Light Screen goes first, right? Unless you're like max timid. Cool. I want to Electro Web and Spore that slot. Or I could Thunder Wave Primarina. I think Electro Web and Spore is good. Taunted the wrong one, unfortunately. I have Mental Herb on Electrode. Yeah, I have no Moonblast switch in. It's awkward. I'm gonna Thunder Wave this. I kind of have to. And... God, he knows he can just Moonblast this slot, so I don't really know if I can switch. Because I'm not putting it to sleep, so Thunder Wave might just put a roll in my favor that I really need at this point. I can Leaf Storm to put it in range of anything. I hate to use the Parahacks, but it feels pretty necessary at the moment. I can Terra Steel Conkeldurr here, actually. I kind of like that play. I know he has Heat Wave. So I might prefer to target the Lakitu thing this turn. And I should be able to switch to Giratina here. Okay, we eat that up. And he gets paralyzed. Okay. I don't think it would have mattered because I eat up Moonblast. And you shouldn't have targeted Moonblast into a Moongus, right? So the Primarina is kind of a non-issue right now. What's coming out? It's going to be Reshiram. That's not a non-issue. That's a problem. This is going to be really tough. Because you just blew Flare into that slot, right? I have to sack a Moongus here, I think. I need this against the Primarina and not the Amoongus, so I'm gonna do that. If Amoongus happens to survive, then I think I still have Light Screen, so I guess it should. No, I just die. I guess Light Screen wore off, I don't know. No, that was through Light Screen. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, cool. And special attack drop. Well, I think that's going to be game, to be honest. My best bet here is going to be... I don't know, Mach Punch. Hope you get paralyzed a bunch of times, like... Yeah, we're just praying for paralysis here. Because probably King Gambit is in the back anyways, and I don't think that's possible to win. Even through good reads. But he doesn't get paralyzed and we just die. And that was a good game though. Honestly, I was thinking it was going to go much worse than that. So the fact that I even brought it to game 3 is plenty enough for me. Good game to Furat and the Proud Palafins. And I'll be back. Is there a next week? I don't think I'm making playoffs with this motherfucking team, so I might not be back next week. But, oh yeah, there is a next week. I'll be back next week.